This is Steven. Steven has all the answers. Steven has the answers for crime.
You gotta show these criminals we ain't playing, Pay harsh penalties for this, do us them, pay.
Which is great. But Steven runs red lights, doesn't wear his seatbelt, and lies whenever possible in his customs declaration form. Sure, he's never been arrested for any of these things, and so technically he's not a criminal, but they are all crimes.
Yeah, but they ain't no serious crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what the real problem is for this country? Education.
Steven has very strong views on education. He thinks that the national D average is deplorable, despite the Ministry of Education explaining to him that a D today is closer to a C back when he was in school during the late Jurassic period.
Why you trying to read up the item, though?
But as Steven failed comprehension himself in school, he is incapable of understanding. But he does have the answers.
All they saying is, these children, all they gotta do is sit down and learn, babe. They ain't serious.
Ignoring the fact that schools for the most part are overfilled and understaffed, as well as the limited resources available to teachers and students, not to mention the social and home issues. It's little doubt that none of these have any effect on students' performance. It's solely because students want to fail in life.
Exactly.
Like most Bahamians, Steven has complaints about the government. You can hear them for yourself when he calls every talk show to share his deep ideological insight on the political system.
Hello? Yeah. But ain't nobody in this government got no vision? They say they got vision, but what they got? They got laser vision? X-ray vision? They ain't got no vision, King.
As a chronic caller, much of his opinion is based on already distilled opinions of others. That is to say, Steven has very strong beliefs on the Freedom of Information Act, but has never read it, or the Constitution. Not that he's ever attempted to read it. He just knows that everyone else is complaining, so he joins in with no real contribution to make to the conversation, because he doesn't know what is actually being done by the government, or how they do it. He won't even ask someone to explain it to him, because why would he? Steven has all the answers. Every question on how the Bahamas could be better, Steven has the answer to. Like, why is garbage everywhere?
Baby, it's too nasty, babe. That's all it is, babe.
Well, if you're so smart, Steven, then why don't you do something about it? These are real-life problems. If all you're going to do is open your mouth and talk, then all you're doing is contributing to air pollution by increasing the amount of CO2 emissions. Problems aren't magical. You don't just say words and they disappear. You have to do something. And if you're not going to do anything about it, Steven, then shut up and pick up the garbage, for goodness sake. Why?